Hi guys, this is Mama Sue, and this is the beautiful bracelet we're going to be making today. It's one of those snaky kind of bracelets, but it's got the, this one has this reddish color shiny pearl, and then it's with black beads. And then we've got these little tube beads here that are pretty cute. But we're going to do the same thing as this, but we're going to do it in the silver this time. But we're going to make the same exact bracelet in the silver. And then the gun black for the black. So I am going to pour these things out right here, and we will get started. Oh! My dog just scared me. Sorry about that. Hey, baby. Okay, now we're going to start with our round nose pliers, about 1/4 inch in, to make this little place right here that starts off your bracelet right there. I'll show you how to make all this stuff, so no worries. Okay, we're going to put this around 1/4 inch right here, and we're just going to start turning it. Just turn, 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 turn. I like to turn it till it comes back to the other side, because then it's like a split ring, like a keychain. And your beads you're never going to lose your little dangly. Okay, there's that one, and that's how nice that comes out. And here's the other way, so you can see that it's like a split ring. See there? It's like a split ring. And this is where you'll hold your dangly, and then you'll start feeding your beads onto this wire. And what you're going to do is you're going to go, first I'm going to put one black bead on here. This is the way I started off. I put one black bead. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, I'm going to go 10 black beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to grab one of those spacer beads. There's your 10, the same as this. See there? Same thing. And then a spacer bead. Now these spacer beads are a little bit longer, but it was the right color, so I went with it. And see, there's your spacer bead. Now you're going to go 10 of the silver. 1. This is a quick bracelet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another spacer bead. This is your whole pattern right there. That is your entire pattern for this entire bracelet. 10 black, 1 spacer, 1 tube, 10 silver, and one of the these tubes, and they've got a hole about, oh yay big, I don't know how big that is. Oh, it looks like maybe 2 millimeter opening there. And then it's about, I don't know, about 1/4 of an inch long. Okay, now I'm going to pull these off because we're going to go over to the other bracelet and work from that. Now that you know how to make the round circle and you know how to, what the pattern is. Now we're going to go on over to this other one that we got started already, because there's a lot of rolls on this. Now, there's when you put I'm going to show you how to make that little pretty right there, the little dangle. I'm going to show you how to make that pretty little dangle. And we already did this, and we already did this to show you how to show you your pattern. See, there's your pattern right there. The whole thing right there. That's what we just did. Okay, and then I put a black row of 10. Now I'm going to go with a silver row of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's always better if you have some kind of fabric down here. 5, 6, because they don't pop all over the place. You know, I love it when I can just put them on there real easy. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one of those tube. And a tube. Now we're going to go back to the black again. See, I told you this is going to be simple. See? Silver, black, silver, tube, black. Silver, tube, silver, tube, black. Something like that. But that's all there is to this bracelet. Now you could do shorter pieces and have a lot of mixture colors, which probably would have been pretty cool if I went 5 and then that and then 5 and then that. That would have been pretty cool, actually. But this, I like the simplicity and how nice this came out. And I like the little, these little things in between. Or you could even put something like a bigger bead, or you could put like a piece of jade or something like that. You could put something else in there if you want it to be a special color for a special outfit. Okay, let's go with our tin black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, another thing you could do is you could go every tin a different color. And that would be a real, I should try that one. I think I'll try that one of these times, because I think that would be pretty. As long as you went with soft colors. I like soft colors on these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, I can see those holes better with this green cloth down below. This is some upholstery fabric. That's all this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we need another one of those. What do we need? We need a tube bead. And then we are going to switch back over to what color? We're going to go to silver now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then what? Okay, now we're going to come, now we're, look how nice that's coming out. It's coming out so cool. Even half and half looks cool too. If you go half and half and have them on opposite sides, that's kind of cool too. Okay, now I need one of those long beads. And I want to switch back to black. 1, 2, 3. See, there's no, you know, you can make all your Christmas gifts for the ladies. And little girls like bracelets too. And they don't have to be expensive. I'm using just plastic beads here. I mean, it looks nice right now, but I like the plastic that doesn't have the coating on them. Like, these pearls have a coating on them. These do not. These are just plain plastic. I like those. What I really like about them is they're lightweight on your wrist, so that it's not going to be uncomfortable that way. You know how some bracelets you feel like you have to keep pushing them down or pulling them up or something? You don't feel like that with this because it's lightweight. Oh, and I went and lost my count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, we've only got 2 more long beads. So that means we're almost done. Okay, we went black. Now we've got to go back to the silver. 1, 2. This was a lot faster than the other one, huh? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are a size 6 bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, that's where I stopped. Now I need to add a spacer or 2 bead. Okay, now the last color is black. Wait, I guess it is. Now I told you I could find the hole better on the screen. I'm having a hard time there. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's number 10. We got some extra beads here. Okay, now I've already cut this down. I mean, I had it already cut to size. What you'd want to do is cut it down to about a little over a ½ inch there. That's a bit over a ½ inch there. So, and then I want to take it down about a ¼ inch on my pliers here. About a ¼ inch down. Then I want to grab onto that. And then I want to hold it real tight and start twisting it, just twisting it into a circle. And just keep that circle going until you touch the bead. Okay, I just touched the bead. I'm pulling it up. Now, I like doing it this way because I found you won't lose your dangles if you do that. But if you notice, if you take and, here, I'm going to do one the other way. Here's the way most people do them. They go this way, and I've done them this way too, so I'm not harping on anybody. Now, if you go like this, a lot of times, as you wear it, you get an opening right there. See how there's a little opening right in there? To where you can lose this cute little thing will just pop right off of that. And you won't have your little pretty dangle hanging on there anymore. So I like to do it this way because this way it's going to stay and there's no way that you can slip it off of there. Just so you know. I mean, it's up to you. If you want your jewelry to last longer, you go, girl. If you don't care, you can go the other way. But it's not that much more. It's not that much more wire, so why not? I always put extra on here anyway, in case I come to the end of the line and break off a piece as I'm trying to roll it. Sometimes that happens. It doesn't happen very often with me anymore because I always try to stay at least a 1/4 inch in, so it doesn't make the wire think that I'm bending it. If it's like right up here, it feels like it's being bent, and it just snaps off a lot of times. So I try to stay in. The bigger loop you make, and sometimes that, if you even go, I like this size loop, and that's going about a 1/4 inch in. But a lot of people like real big loops, and if you go big loops, that's all right too. Just make sure you follow up by going around that edge some, so it's more like a keychain. You're a lot safer that way. Okay, now we're going to make, I'm going to use this heavy black and steel wire. This is a heavy wire. It's kind of, it's just a piece that I found in my junk. And where is my goodies that go on this? I saw them down here. Here they are. I found another piece of wire. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by taking just a, wait, is that what I did on this? No, this is not, I don't use that on this. Okay, on this one, I am going to make a circle at the top. I'm going to go that 1/4 inch in, and I'm going to start turning it. See there? See, I'm turning it and turning it. Then when I get to a certain spot and it doesn't turn enough, I move my pliers. Now I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to go around a double time just for that safety feature. Now I've gone 2 times around, and you can definitely see that this is a thick wire now, can't you? But this wire really holds up good. Now, if you get a really thin wire, I advise you to do this instead. If you're gonna use a thin wire and you want it to last and nothing fall off of it, it's better for you to go this route. You make your little circle, you hold on right here, and you just wind it around 2 to 3 times. And that will hold everything in place, and you'll never have to worry about your piece falling off of it. If you need to straighten it a little more, all you got to do is straighten it up here. See? And then I got to cut that little piece off and squash it. And then just squash that little end that's left there down. Now that's another thing that you can do. This is what I do most of the time, but this time I grabbed the big wire. I just wanted it to be black because I really liked the color of it. See, that I liked the color of it with this bracelet. It just looked really neat. And I you know, a lot of my wire I get just down at the hardware store. If it's not going to go in my ear for an ear wire, I feel safe with it. But unless you're allergic to something in wire, that's the only thing. The main thing is not letting that get into your ear. You don't want to put that in your ears. Black and steel, I don't know what's in it. I have no idea. I just know that's what it was called. Okay, and then on this side, I'm wondering if I should go with the black bead still. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the black bead. I was thinking about going silver on one side and black on the other, but I think it'd look better with the black. So I'm going to cut this tip off. And then I am going to put a black bead on here. just like that. And then I'm going to, I want to make sure that this is, there we go. Got that right where it needs to go. Then we're going to put our pliers right around. I'd just put this near the tip a little bit, you know, and then just bend it over toward you. I mean, toward you. And then when I do it, then I'm going to bring it up. See, I just bent it over just like that. I just wanted you to see that it's only bent over. Then that knuckle right there, that's where you're going to put your pliers, and go in a 1/4 inch or so, right about there. See what I mean? That's about how far. A little over a 1/4 maybe. And then come back toward you. Now you can't go any further than this because it stops right there. Let me show you where that is. See there? So put your pliers back in there and just finish going around. You move that pliers and finish going around, and then you've got it like this. See there? Now at this point, I want to make the circle a little bit bigger because it looks a little bit small next to the other side. So all I did was I pulled this way. I held on to it and I pulled it this way, and it pulled it out a little bit. Now it pretty much matches the other side. But what you want to do now is you want to grab your little cutie here and stick it on before you roll this up, or you won't be able to put it on. You'll have to get another one of these to put it on, you know, a jump ring or something. I mean another split ring to put it on if you miss this point. This point I miss so many times, and I know y'all have seen me do it. And you're probably screaming while I'm getting ready to do that. Okay, now I'm going to hang on to the loop, the round circle part, without squashing my ornament. Let me pull my ornament out of there. Okay, and I'm going to start turning this. See there? See how I'm turning it around and around and around. Okay, then I'm going to cut it off, and that sucker's ready. Okay, let me cut this off. Then I'm going to squash it down. Now I'm going to squash this down real good. Let me just put this in here. I'm going to start squashing that down. Oop. I'm just going to hang on to it with this, just for the heck of it. And I'm going to just go around, just kind of squash that thing down, just so I don't have it coming up. Oops, I just broke the bead. That means I got to start over. Sometimes if you get too close to that bead, you're going to kill it. And I just did. Well, at least you know what not to do. Let's go ahead and get that. And I told you this video was fast. Well, you get to see how to do this again. It's kind of nice to know a couple times. Okay, I'm going to put it at around the 1/4 mark or a little bit above. Get a hold of it, hold tight, and start turning it. Now you want to go all the way around a second time till you get to the part that opened, the part that you started at. And then you've got a nice little place there. Now you don't have to leave it at that. I mean, it you know, you can take, here's a split ring. Well, I'm not going to show you that yet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this on so that you'll be all set. Okay, here's the bead again. At least I had that extra wire sitting there. I did not do this on purpose. But you learn from people's mistakes, and you learn from your own mistakes more. But this is what you do. And then anyway, on this next one, I am going to put it right about there. You could go closer to the tip, but it's really hard to hang on to it the closer you get to that tip. And you push the wire away from you. And that's what you get when you turn it away from you. See? You get a big old L. And right in the joint of the L, you're on the top of it, you're going to put your pliers back in. So I'm putting it in right here, and I'm going about 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to start pushing it back toward you until it stops. See how it stopped right there? Now the reason it stopped is my bead was in the way, so I couldn't go any further. See? So I'm going to put it back in there, but here's where it was. No. Here's where it was, right here. And now I'm going to move my pliers up to the top and come around and finish going around. I just finished going around that. Now if I hang on tight, I can probably spin it from here, but I'm going to just make that circle a little bit bigger there. And I am going to stick my ornament on right now. Make sure you remember to put it on at this point. Now you're going to forget it a few times. I've done it sometimes 3 times in a row, and I'll bet I was on camera. I'm not sure, but I think I was on camera one time. And I'm going, what am I doing? Anyway, we want to get a hold of this little thing right here. This little circle, this little unfinished circle. We're going to get, let me get a hold of it. Then I'll tell you. Okay, I got a hold of it right now. Now, this wire's on the bottom, so I'm going to have to bring it around and around this way to finish this off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's enough. That'll do it. Now let me cut that off. And this time I'm going to try not to get so close to my bead that I wreck it. So I am going to just, let me hold on to this, right down here. Maybe this will keep me away from that thing, keep me out of trouble. And then that piece that's overhanging right there, I want to squash that down. That's where it ended. But I want to make sure it gets squashed down so it's not like sticky or anything, because it'll feel uncomfortable on your wrist. Just like to get it in there. Some people even get pickier than I do. I am so serious. They'll take it and try to tuck it somewhere. And I'm just happy with it. See how cute that is? It doesn't have to be perfect. This bracelet has a rustic look to it. That's why I'm not worried about this. Now, if I was doing something really elegant, I would make sure each one of those rows was right on top of one another. I'd be a lot more careful. But this one I don't have to be careful with. I actually, it looks like I was a little more careful with this one. See? They look pretty close. Even though I was more careful with that one than I was this one. Now we're going to open up this split ring, where you can use your own kind of tools that you want to. I like to use pliers that have some grit in there. You see there? Because it hangs on to this better. So I'm going to take the tip, just the tip. Here's where it stops. There's a place where a keychain opens. Well, that's what you're looking for on this, because this is like a keychain. And you're going to go maybe a 1/16 inch behind where it opens. You're going to pull out and turn your pliers to where it's laying against your pliers. Now you got a little opening there that you can stick it on. Hold onto your pliers tight or it'll pop off. That's happened to me a lot too, on and off camera. Now I'm pulling it and pulling it like a keychain. I'm putting my key on. Now I'm going to open it again, about a 1/4 inch, about 16 inch behind the wire opening, and I pushed it straight down to where it stopped, and then I'm going to stick it on this other side. And I'm going to just turn it like a keychain and finish up this bracelet. Okay, it's on there. Ooh-hoo-hoo! Looky there. We just finished this awesome snake type bracelet. Let me get this out of the way so you can see both of them. You know how I am. I gotta try them on and stuff. Okay, got the mess out of the way. But here's the one that was kind of it kind of looks like a maroony, bronzy color. Kind of mix. And then this one is my just plain old silver. Silver and black. But I think they both turned out amazing. And I love those little dangles. Those are just such cute ones on this. Now I've got big wrist, so mine moves around a bit. See, all my different colors move around a bit because I've got some big wrists there. Maybe if I lose weight that'll change. I don't know. But I'm not worried about it. I just like to be weird sometimes. But there's the little cute little danglies. See there? Aren't those cute? I just love those little whatever they are, leaves. Those little leaves on there. The silver one's pretty too. You can wear that with a lot of things too. Okay, I'm going to turn it. And see there? Now this one even looks different. You know, they just are adorable. And then there's the difference in the leaves. Let me show you the difference. I had different color products on each of these. I thought. I guess you can't really tell. But these ones are gun black, and these ones are more of a coppery, like copper. It looks like it was gun black, and then the copper was sanded and came through. You know, but they're really quite pretty hanging on there. See there? They're really cute. Let me see if I can pull this out. See how cute that is on there? Yeah, those I like a lot. Oh, you can see the difference right here with these two. See how you can see more of the copper on that one and more of the black on this one? Well, both of them are like that, but you can't tell with my camera. Well, anyway, that's what I have for you today. And until our next video, God bless you, Jesus loves you, and take care of yourself. Have a great day.